Today's video is actually a collab. I have a story to tell you guys. The door opened and then he was like this and then like boom into my hand. I mean, I could have forgiven him if he was cute, but he wasn't. Hola amigos, so for today's mukbang we have udon noodles, which I didn't really do that much to it. I just put, you know, some spices in it, nothing too special. Then over here we have fried tofu, and this is from a recipe I did before on Natural Vegan 011, which I will link down below. And this recipe is my favorite tofu recipe, guys. It's really yummy and crunchy. And then over here I have some roasted broccoli, which I just put some garlic in it, and it's basically garlic broccoli, I guess you could say. And then here I have the usual, you know, just water and a dash of looks like food coloring, but it's actually just, you know, juice. So anyways, let's try it out, guys. I will try with the noodles by itself. I love how chewy it is. The tofu. I'm not kidding, guys. It actually tastes like chicken to me. Oh my god, with the ketchup. If we had sweet and sour chili sauce, then that would be so perfect. Okay, now the broccoli. Oh my god. Usually you don't like broccoli, right? Because broccoli is bleh. It's not yummy. But that one is really good. I will put the recipe down below. Today's video is actually a collab with itsfooddiary. She just messaged me on Instagram and she wants to do a collab, and I said yes straight away. And she makes mukbang videos as well, and she's actually from Dubai, guys. She lives in Dubai, and her name is Asma. Now on her channel she makes tons of yummy mukbangs. One video that I watched from her is with her eating Indomie noodles, and I think it was a spicy Indomie noodles, and then her two younger brothers joined her, and I just thought that was so cute. So yeah, I love that video of hers. And basically she just does what I do, basically. Like, she does mukbangs. I will link her down below and all of her social medias. You guys should go and follow her, give her a comment, subscribe, you know. And she's going to make a video similar to this and then give me a shout out as well. So if you're here from Asma's channel, hi! I hope you like this channel and I hope you subscribe. This is actually so good. If you guys have a YouTube channel, don't be afraid to write down below and ask for a shout out, because I love giving shout outs to you guys. And if you have a YouTube channel, I would love to give that a shout out. But if you don't have a YouTube channel, then I would love to give you a shout out as well. It's a thing that more and more YouTubers are doing, shout outs, and I think it's really good because it's a really great way to connect with the viewers, you know. It took me like 2 hours to make all of this. Don't know why. It's not because it was hard or anything, but the noodles probably took the longest. But I just basically sliced the broccoli and stuff. Oh, by the way, I have a story to tell you guys. So a lot of you guys like it when I tell you guys the haunted stories about this house, and a lot of you are saying that, oh, you should sage the house, and a lot of you guys are telling me to sage the house. And Like, we would do it, but we can't find it anywhere. So, but there was one thing that happened yesterday or 2 days ago. I was eating breakfast, minding my own business, and then so here's the dining table, and then in front of the dining table there's the laundry room. I was just sitting down eating breakfast when the door to the laundry room, it was closed, guys. It was closed. And I told this to Carmen on Instagram, and I also or on Snapchat, I mean. And then I also made a video on Snapchat about it, but the door opened slowly like this. Okay, it didn't make any sound, but it opened, guys. Kind of creepy. And so I went there, and then I opened, I turned the lights on. Nothing was there. And then, as if I was expecting to see a ghost or something. But then I just closed the door. I don't know, it was just creepy. Opened up by itself. If you guys have been watching for a while, there's been some weird stuff happening in this house. But sometimes I'm thinking maybe it's just coincidence, It could be because the window was open, so the pressure of the air might have closed it. Maybe it was because of the heater. There could be explanations. But then it's more fun to think that it's haunted, right? So oh, by the way, I know this is so late, but look at my finger. Can you see? I don't know if you can see it anymore, but there's a burn right there. Can you see that? I showed it on Instagram. When I burned myself on the curling iron or the straightener, and I was straightening my hair or curling my hair with it, and then I just put my finger inside of it, and then I didn't realize that I was burning my finger after around 2 seconds. After around 2 seconds, it started to kick in. I was like, oh my god, I'm burning myself. And then I removed my finger. It hurt so bad. And the whole day, it was stinging. I've never burnt myself that bad before. And then it gave me a scar too. Not so good. I feel I have so many scars now on my hands. This from the burn, and then I have one here because it happened with the tape, kind of got a rug burn from the tape. I have another one. Where is it? Over here. You guys can't see it, but so in Denmark in school we did. It's called innebandy in Swedish. I don't know what it's called in English. It's kind of like ice hockey, but with a ball with holes in it. You guys know what sport that is? It looks exactly like ice hockey, except there's no ice. And it's not a puck you play with, but with a ball with holes in it. So that's one of my favorite sports to play. And so we did that in Denmark. If you just met me, then you would not think that I was an aggressive person, which I'm not, but with sports I kind of am. And so we were playing. There were a lot of guys playing in the team, in the opposite team, our rival. And so I really wanted to win because I'm really competitive with sports. And so I took my stick and I slammed it everywhere trying to get the ball. And I guess the guys were oh, she's really she really wants to win, huh? So they also did their best. And then this one guy, he took his stick, and you're holding your stick like this, but obviously it's a lot longer. And then he was like this, and then boom, into my hand. And you're not allowed to put the bottom part of your stick above your hip, so it's not supposed to go above that. And so he obviously got a red flag for that. I don't know if you call it a red flag or what do you call that. Like in football it's called like a red card, right? So he got a red card and he slammed it into my wrist right there. I was like, oh my god, are you crazy? And then he got so, like, he was so guilty about it because, oh my god, he hit a girl. And then he didn't do that anymore, and he kept on asking me like, oh, are you okay, are you okay? And I was like, I mean, I could have forgiven him if he was cute, but he wasn't. And not so nice either. It's funny because if something like that happened and it was a cute guy, or if it was someone I liked, then I would probably be like, okay, it's okay. I don't care if I'm bleeding. But I was just so annoyed with him, you know. Anyway, so that's why I have that scar. My mom. I probably have more. I used to have a huge scar here. Right here, or at the other hand. I don't remember. It was really bad. Like, I got eczema. And when it healed, it left a nasty scar, which I was not happy about. And so that scar, it was there for years. Like, it did not want to go away. But then, finally, after scrubbing and scrubbing every day, finally went away. If you guys have a scar, like a dark scar from, you know, like burning yourself like I did here, once it's fully healed, and I mean once it's like 100% healed where it doesn't hurt when you touch it, it's not sore or anything, once it's like that, around 1 week after, then you can start scrubbing it like crazy. Okay, maybe not crazy, but just scrub like maybe 3 times a week, and then eventually it will fade, guys. Like, even if it's like super deep, like a super deep scar, usually fades away. And I'm just used to like a normal scrub, you know. And every time we were at the beach, I would take sand and I would put it on my hand and would, like, scrub it off, as if it would come off in the same day. Oh, by the way, if you follow me on Snapchat, guys, you will see all of my crazy moments. Like, I upload every day on there. I post every day on Snapchat. It's REABFNV011. And, like, I'm a bit crazy there. Yesterday I was, like, singing and all that. And then, like, the day before that, I was watching Ariana Grande's song. Like, I was listening to her song one more time, or one last time, yeah. And, you know, the song, she didn't write it for what happened in Manchester, but she dedicated it to them, you know, what happened in the summertime. And after that, every time I hear that song, I relate it to what happened in Manchester. So I was watching the music video the other day and I just started crying my eyeballs out. And I Snapchatted it, and I was able to catch the tear going down. I don't know, for some reason it's so fascinating to me to see tears coming down. I sound like such an emo. Anyways, and then after that, I was watching YouTube videos and I saw that Pudsey had passed away. I was like, what? You know Pudsey? Ashley and Pudsey? A really talented dog who can dance and all that. He was on America's Got Talent, or yeah, America's Got Talent? No, Britain's Got Talent? One of those. Oh, Britain's Got Talent, yeah. And he passed away about 5 months ago and I didn't know. And I couldn't understand, like, why his Twitter was gone, you know. Apparently that's why. I really so bad want to, like, go explore, guys, somewhere haunted. And if you guys know a good place, like in the coastal area of Oregon, so we live like by the coast somewhere in Oregon, and if you guys know a good place around the coast, tell me down below. Oh, by the way, my eyeballs look, not my eyeballs, but around my eyes, it looks so dark. Like, no, it looks like I've never slept. And I have a really big pet peeve, guys, which is when people tell me that I have dark under eye circles, or then tell me like, oh, your eyes look like raccoons because you haven't slept enough, or you go too much on your laptop, or you know, stuff like that. And my aunt loves to tell me this, and I know they just care, but guys, if you're from the Middle East or have like a mix of the Middle East, you know the struggle, because this is just how we were born. Like, you can look at anyone from the Middle East, they always have more under eye circles, and it's not because we haven't slept enough or, you know, stuff like that. Like Lily Singh, so Superwoman here on YouTube, I know she's sleep deprived, but even before, because she works so hard, but even before she became like a YouTuber, she already had under eye circles, and it drives me mad when I see videos like of her, and then the people in the comments are like, you don't sleep enough, you should sleep more. She probably should sleep more, but that's not why her under eyes are darker. So just pushing this out in the universe so everyone knows that people who have a mixture of the Middle East aren't always tired. Because you would know if I'm like sleep deprived, because then I would be like this all day long. Yesterday I slept for like 11 hours, guys. It was crazy. I love the tofu. It's so yummy, guys. I'm so glad. I'm just joking, guys. I don't cook that often, so when I do and I succeed, I'm like, yeah. Because we don't like to cook so much, and then when you cook, everyone gets really proud of you because they don't see you do that much often. So if you want a lot of compliments from your parents, what you should do is don't cook for a long time, and then suddenly one day, not on a special day, just on a random day, especially on the days where your parents are like tired or stressed out, that is when you should cook. And so what you do is you cook a really nice meal, like go on Pinterest and find some recipes. Don't even tell your parents, just do it, and then they will be so surprised when you cook dinner and stuff, and they don't have to cook for the day. And that is how you will get bonus points, guys, and you become the favorite child when you do that. So take my advice, guys. This is from experience. Don't cook for about 1 week and then cook. They will love that. And if you've like never cooked for them, you should start. They will like it, I promise. Or at least most parents will, I guess, you know. It's really cold. I don't know why I opened the window. Our garage, by the way, it's so creepy. So I went in there, and I'm always scared that the door will close, because so there's a door at the front, you know, where it goes up like this and then it goes down. That's where you can put your car. And then the other part, that is just, you know, the normal door. And so I went through that. I was like, what if that door closes? I won't be able to come out because I have no idea how to open that thing. You know, the thing where the car goes in. So I would be stuck in there, guys. And with this ghost here, like, I'm a bit, maybe it will happen, I don't know. A lot of you guys are like, ghosts seem to follow you a lot. I'm like, no. I've said this before, like, usually I have no like ghost experiences, but when I came here, like, suddenly I got a ton. I don't know why. Don't know why. Maybe American ghosts just like me. I don't know. This meal took me so long that this is actually my breakfast, lunch and dinner, because I woke up at 12 because yeah, it's that time of the month, you know. So I woke up at 12 because I needed to sleep, because I lost a lot of things from the body, and it makes you tired, you know, girls. And so I woke up at 12, so my breakfast kind of skipped that. And then for lunch, like, I was like, I should probably just cook. So I made the food, and it's, what time is it? It's 4 p.m. So I'm like, okay, this is all I'm going to eat for the day, I guess so. one meal. I was watching like David Dobrik, and if you guys watch him a lot, you know that he only eats like once a day because he's not the morning person. So usually like wakes up late, so has no breakfast, and then he works like crazy. So he only eats once a day. I'm like, maybe that's a good diet. No, I'm kidding. It's not, guys. Because he's like, he's fit, you know. He's not fit, but it's not like fat. But no, it's not a good diet, guys. I'm just kidding. It's not a good diet. But anyways, that is it for the mukbang. So I ate all of the tofu. I have a bit of the broccoli left and a bit of the noodles left. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's mukbang. And go and check out Asma from It's Food Diary on YouTube and click on her links down below. Tell her you came from me. Tell her I sent you so she knows. Anyways, thanks guys. So yeah, please go down below and subscribe to this channel. Or you will turn on the post notifications so you guys know when I upload a new video. Thanks guys. So yeah, thanks for watching. Gracias por ver, and I will see you guys the next time. Adios amigos.